Greetings and welcome to Can You Roll a Crit? Today we're looking over my first Warhammer Underworlds Direchasm battle report. As always, this was filmed live on pre-order day at my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Can You Roll a Crit. Today sees me use the Dread Pageant against my friend's Spiteclaw's Swarm. So it's going to be a very interesting match, partly because it's going to be quite difficult for my Dread Pageant to inspire, but it's still going to be quite bloody, and even then, Spiteclaw Swarm are quite a strong opponent to face in general. For today's battle report, because it was just pre-order day, I was only using the Direchasm cards, to see how Direchasm would shape up to be. And just to show the strength of the Warband by using a majority of their faction cards. If you're interested in the deck lists, they'll be in the episode description below. But without further ado, let's get on and watch away with the battle report. Flip out my activation. So I get +1 because I finished deploying first. So I have a crit. Well, I have a single and a double support, and then an innate crit.
I just get a crit and a double. So you're.
I will let you go first. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you. What's the range on your leader? Is it 2 or 1?
Range 2.
2. Cool. And the archer's got 1 dodge or 2 dodge, or?
So Hadzu has 1 dodge. Glissette has 2, but she's on guard. Everyone else has 1 defense. Slaanesh is block, and so is Vasilek. Nice.
Yeah, my first, I'm going to charge with the festering. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, the block hex and the archer.
Yep.
And swing at the archer. 2 for swords, getting a crit.
I roll nothing, so I take 1 damage. I've just rolled a double support.
Push you adjacent to the lethal. And then in the power step, I will place Scratching in the Shadows and push you into the lethal. Does that kill you 2 wounds, that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will pass in the power step. Any power cards.
I will put Spiteful Lunge on the Festering Skaven.
What does Spiteful Lunge do?
When this fighter has enough wound tokens on this fighter for them to be taken out of action, I roll an attack dice. On a crit, I choose 1 enemy fighter within 3 hexes. They are taken out of action.
Yeah, sure. Is it 3 dice or 1 dice?
Well, just 1 dice. It's only a 1 in 6, but it just full-on kills them. And obviously, because they're Skaven, they come back again, maybe.
Cool. Power step, I'll pass.
I also pass.
So for my first activation, I will draw a power card.
Cool.
Then in the power step, I will pass any power card.
I will play sidestep and put Scritch onto 3, which inspires him.
No power cards from me.
Cool. I will also pass.
Second activation.
Yep.
Have I frozen? I shouldn't have.
What, sorry?
Oh, it's just stream saying I've frozen.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah, but go ahead.
Move, so I don't think... I'm going to move with the lurking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto objective 4.
Oh, I will react with slick rock. So you've moved onto that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I immediately scatter you 1 hex off of that objective.
Yep.
Let me get my scatter token. Put it where the objective is. So yeah, Slick Rock is a new trap card, which is a reaction. So play this after an enemy fighter's move action that ends on the same hex as the objective, which you have. I'll scatter you 1 hex and push you in the chain. If I can't push you, it doesn't work. Green. So I rolled a smash, so you will go into that edge hex.
Yep.
Any power cards?
No, pass pass.
Cool. Second activation. Glissette will charge 1. And she will try and hit Hungarian Skaven.
Yep.
So 2 Fury. 1 success. So you need a dodge or a crit on 2 dice. Oh, no, dice, because you're not inspired. Yep.
Actually, I need a crit, because I'm trapped,
Yes, you are. Yeah, you need a crit.
I get a crit, sorry.
That's fine. Then in the power step, I will play an over 18 perfume, so I only take -1 damage next activation.
Cool. Only -1, okay.
Yeah.
Pass powers from me.
Yep.
My third, the Hungering will just move on to objective 5.
Any power cards?
No, pass powers.
Third activation, Slaanesh will just charge. One, two, four. Yeah. So, free fury, because he's not inspired. Single hit. So you need a block.
Getting nothing, so...
I was charging crick, but it's fine.
Oh, correct. Oh,
yeah.
Right. Okay. Well,
so he takes 2 wounds.
Nothing either way. So yes.
And then I'll push him into the edge hex. So
Yep.
And then in the power step, I will pass. Oh, and I will use Slaane's reaction to dunk a wound token onto himself.
Yep. To start your path to inspiration. Yes.
Yes. Then it's no power cards from me, so it's any power cards you'd like to play yourself.
No. What's the range on your what's your boss's move?
Movement 4, range 2. So he's a threat range of 6.
He can get to the 100. And 4 wounds, yeah.
4 wounds, yep.
Cool. My last, I'm just going to move Kirk onto 1.
Any power cards?
No, pass powers.
All right. Last activation for me.
Mm-hmm.
I will charge with my leader.
Yep.
4. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So my leader will attack there. 2 smash, you're trapped. And I fail. Completely miss. But I do score Endless Revel, because all of my fighters have move or charge tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I get 1 glory. Then in the powers. So you're going to get uncontested regardless. I will play... Yeah, I'll just play Lure of Slaanesh to kill Kirk, so I get a glory.
Is that like Lethal War, basically?
It's distraction. So it's a super distraction, yeah. So I'll just push him into the lethal to kill him. Yep. Any power cards from you?
No, pass powers.
All right, scoring. You went first. Did you get anything?
I score Path to Victory for 2.
Oh, yes, scary, indeed.
And I will put the Guardian Glaive on the Hungering Skaven.
Yep.
And I will put Sneaky Stab on my boss.
Yep.
And I will keep both my objectives and draw up.
Okay. So I score Godseekers because I have all my fighters in your territory, so I get 2 glory.
Mm-hmm.
I will get rid of Awesome Predator because I didn't score the primacy this round. Mm-hmm. I will get rid of Sadistic Goad. Then I'll spend a glory. I have 3 now. I'll use my fancy custom glory. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll spend a glory to give Vasilic fearsome trapping. So he's a hunter, and if I have the primacy token, I can reroll 1 attack in his attack action. Reroll 1 dice.
But you don't currently have that, so
no, he's just a hunter now. Then I'll hold on to these. So I'll draw 4 power cards.
Was that your leader that's got that? Yeah.
Yes. And then I will draw 1. Then I draw 2 objectives. 1, 2. All right. Roll off for round 2.
Yep. I get just a single.
I have 3 crits and a full support.
Your pick.
Yes. I'll go first, obviously. So once again, my leader will attack Hungering Skaven. 2 smash and you're trapped. 2 smash, so you need a crit.
Nope, dead Hungering.
So you die. I immediately react with Thrill of the Hunt. So normally, well, actually... Oh, no, I don't need to. I score primacy because took I took an enemy fighter out of action who has no wound counters. So I get 1 for the kill. I immediately score Savage Exemplar because my leader took an enemy fighter out of action, so I get an additional +1. And I do score. I get the primacy counter. So now he gets rerolls, and I can discard that at the end of the turn.
Cool.
So I'll put that to one side. So like primacy is on my side.
Cool.
How
many wounds you on? Sorry.
4. Cool. Then in the power step.
Before you 4 wounds. Don't want to do that. You're on one defense at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, 1 defense.
Okay. Yeah, go on then.
And then in the power step, I will pass.
Cool. I will play Mischievous Spirits.
Okay.
And I will put Objective 4 under the Lurking Skaven. To you.
I will put. Yeah, I'll push Objective 2, 1 hex towards the lethal. Yeah, I'll push it in between the 2 starting hexes.
Yep. Makes sense. I will push Objective 3, back 1 onto the starting hex there. On the edge.
And then I will push Objective 1 towards the edge hex next to the lethal.
Yep. So not on a starting hex, yeah?
Yep, not on a starting hex.
Yeah, makes sense. And I will push 5 next to 3.
Yep.
Cool.
Pick up these dice. I will pass.
Cool. Into my first then.
Yep.
I'm going to activate with Stritch, and before he makes an attack, I can push him 1 hex before the attack action, as long as it's not a charge. So I'm going to push him onto Objective 3 and swing at your boss. So 2 for hammers, and on a crit, it's got cleave.
Yep.
So I get nothing.
Oh. Any power cards? Oh, you score?
I do score Swift Capture.
Yep. Any power cards?
Pass.
I'll spend a glory. And I will give Slaanesh Mark of the Dark Prince. So that allows me to take a damage to either give myself Cleaver and Snare.
Nice.
Any power cards?
I will give Praise Cunning to Scritch, so he's a Quarian, can't be dealt damage by Gambits.
All right. Yeah, no power cards from me. Any power cards?
No, pass.
All right. Second activation. Slaanesh will charge. I will make him take a damage.
Yep.
And I will give him Ensnare. So Free Fury, Ensnare, you're trapped.
Yep.
Crit. So you can't, you need to roll 2 crits.
No, just the 1 crit.
So you take 2 damage. So you got 2 wounds.
Yep.
And then I will react to heal Slaanesh 1.
Cool.
Then in the power step, I will pass.
So Slaanesh is back up to 4, yeah?
Yeah, back up to 4.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, at the moment, Scritch is on 2, Slaanesh is on 1 wound, so Slaanesh has 4 wounds left. Celextal has 4, and Glissette has 2.
My second then.
Yep.
I'll just move the Festering Skaven onto 2, which scores me temporary victory.
Nice. Any power cards?
I'll play Nervous Scrabbling and swap Scritch with Slaanesh.
Okay.
Anything from you?
No power cards for me.
Cool. I'll pass as well.
Let's. 2 Fury with full support, or 2 Smash with us. I think they're about the same. Because one is edge. So yeah, screw it. The set will charge.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 fury, fully supported.
Yep.
2 successes, so you need 2 dodges or a crit.
Mm-hmm. Just the 1 dodge.
You die, you take 2 damage.
Fortunately, I do. I will play. What will I play?
For the kill, that's nice.
I'll play Last Gasp and do 1 damage to your sword guy.
Glissette.
Yeah.
Or so I will react with Shared Pain. So when a friendly fighter is dealt damage, you can choose another fighter within 3 hexes and deal damage to them instead.
Yep.
So I will deal damage to my leader.
Cool.
Any power cards from you?
Nope, pass.
All right. I will spend a glory to give Vasilek Swift as Desire. So the way Swift as Desire works is it's +1 move normally, but if your fighter has a wound token, they get +2 move instead. So because he's wounded, he's movement 6 now. Any power cards?
No, pass.
Yeah. So for my last activation, I will charge. Wound myself.
Isn't it my third first?
Oh yeah, it's your third. Sorry, yeah, sorry, it's into your third. Sorry, I miscounted. Your
I
third.
will draw a power card.
Any power cards?
No.
I thought I updated that. Chris, how much glory are you on? 6 or 5?
6.
Okay, we're both on 6. So many 6s on the board right now. Slaanesh is so happy. Any power cards?
No, unfortunately, missing that first attack against your leader was a big deal because I couldn't take the hits afterwards. And
yeah, yeah, I get what you mean. I am going to go for the big play. I forgot he has Awakened Weapon. I should have just attacked. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 smash. I have.
Is that through the lethal or?
No, around the lethal. So the interesting question is what happens when you apply the wound counter? Does then your damage go up? Does your movement go up to 6 when you're charging? That's an FAQ actually. But I get the effect of fearsome trapping. I'm a hunter, but I have the primacy counter, primacy token. Sorry, so I get to reroll. The 2 smash, crit, rerolling the fury, 2 crits. I'm afraid he is dead.
So I roll a dice.
Oh yes.
You die with me. No.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was very close.
To be fair, that could have put me back in the game, to be honest.
Yes. I think I would have cried if that happened. And for the I'll use his ability to heal himself. So now he's back to full. Then in the power step, I'll pass any power cards.
Nope. No powers. My fourth,
yep.
I will just draw a power card.
All right. Any power cards?
No.
I'll move the dice. None from me. So scoring, I went first. So I only score. It's only 1 objective. It's beautiful deaths. I have killed 3 enemy fighters, and I have 3 or more fighters alive.
Yep.
So I get 6 glory. So I'm on 13.
That's a very good card.
1, 2.
Again, that would have been denied if I'd hit an attack, eh?
And then I'll get rid of excess of Paramancy because so it's either score a glory if I hold an objective with my leader in your territory, or what do you call it if you hold an objective in mine, but your leader's dead and I'm not going to move on to it. And then I'll get rid of Ferocious Blow and Thrill of the Hunt. So I made a mistake with Thrill of the Hunt. I should have used it because then I could have pushed Vasilek away from the lethal hex, but it didn't matter in the end. So then I'll draw 2 objectives and 5 power cards.
I score nothing. I will discard Supremacy and...
Thank you, Bartist. So he says it charges a super action, so you don't add the extra move with that card during. It's the same as when with Inspiring Season. Oh no, so that's different because the Oryx Inspire. So that's how. That's inspiring. This is modifying. I would need to double check the modifying rules because it's a niche case. Because generally, yeah. you're not supposed to apply you're not supposed to take damage during actions. It's a very Slaanesh thing. So.
And I'll discard Absolute Stillness as well.
Yep.
And I will use my 2 glory to put the Crown of the Dead and Skitter Scurry on the Lurking Skaven. And I will discard Confusion and draw up.
Right. So let me roll for priority for round 3. So I got a crit and 2 singles.
I got 2 doubles, so your pick.
I will let you go first.
And your leader's on 3 wounds.
Oh, sorry. And I will discard the primacy at the end of round 2 to get a spent glory.
Yeah. Your leader's on
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Yes, I healed him.
I thought you took one because you passed it off to her.
Yeah, but he has the same reaction where if he does a successful attack action, yeah. So, I mean, I could use it to help myself inspire, or I could just use it to keep my leader alive.
I will, for my first, discard to the end and draw a power card. Sorry, draw another reactive, not power card. I know words.
Words are a thing.
That 6 glory objective seems very good.
Yeah, so this is the thing. A lot of people have slept on it. Like, they say, oh, it's useless.
It's just better at Annihilation.
Yeah, it's easier to score Annihilation, and the thing is, it changes the dynamic of the game. So obviously, if you're running into a Horde Warband, let me just put it. You score it if 3 or more enemy fighters are out of action, and you have 3 or more surviving friendly fighters. So, because the issue is that when I make my leader and Slake Slash a big enough threat, you kind of can't ignore them. But if you go after my guys, you can basically stop me scoring it. But the issue is, against Horde Warband, you can score that round 1. So when you just go 6 glory round 1, and then you can go, oh, but the elite matchup, and I'll go, that's fine. But in the elite matchup, I will just aim to wipe out my opponent and then score beautiful deaths. So I can either score it on some matches round 1 or some matches round 3. But being able to score.
So you get it even if you have no fighters.
No, I need 3 or more surviving friendly fighters. So it's the problem. Like the thing is, it's quite easy in my opinion to score round 1, but it's still a good third end phase objective. So because if you score this round 1, it's just a huge momentum swing.
Yeah, because you can do it against like Ghosts or Grimwatch or
Goblins,
exactly. You could quite happily do that.
Yeah.
You really got only one of your fighters is like very easy to kill at the start. Only
Yes.
the archer is like will just die.
Exactly.
Because the other one, although he's only got 2 wounds, he's 2 dodge on guard, and then the other 2 are 4 and 5 wounds. So they don't just fall over.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So am I going to play any power? Okay, I will. Okay. So I will spend 1 glory to give my leader Savage Strength. So he gets +1 damage and -1 defense. But he's only ever 1 block, so he's just flat +1 damage.
He's moved 4 now, right?
He's move 5. Because I healed him.
Damage, is he?
He's movement 5, 3 damage.
Movement 5 basic, is he?
Movement 4, I've got Swift as Desire. So I get +1 move, but increases to +2 if I have a wound counter.
It's not a flat. Okay, yeah, you still get +1. Cool.
Yeah. Any power cards?
No, pass.
And then for the hell of it, I will spend a glory again to give him Sickening Resilience. So every time this fighter is dealt damage, roll a dice, defense dice on the roll of a block, that is reduced to 1. So it's every time I'm dealt damage. It's like any power cards?
Nope.
Right. Then I will discard Excess of Gluttony because I need to be adjacent to 2 enemy fighters, which I do. And then in the power step, I will pass. So it's any power cards from you.
No, I will pass.
All right.
I will discard Uncontested and draw another objective.
Any power cards?
No, pass.
Okay, none for me. So for my second active, I will. I would put a power card. Then in the power step, I'll pass.
My third, I will pass as well. My third, I'll draw a power card.
All right.
And then I'll pass.
So then, in the power step, I will play. He doesn't matter. Yeah, I will play Dark Desires. So I will choose the Hungering Festering, so Inspires. So you can either give him a move token or let me push him 1 hex.
You can push him 1 hex.
I'll push it. Actually, I'll push him into the corner in the edge hex. Any power cards?
Just going into your
third.
Yeah?
Yep.
No, I'll pass.
Right. Third activation. Vasilak will charge into objective 4 because he's movement 5. 1, 2, 5. So 2 smash. You're trapped. I don't have my reroll because I got rid of the primacy. I got a smash. So you need 2 dodge or a crit.
Get 2 shields.
No, so you die. So I first score Grizzly. Oh no, I don't score that. So I score Excess of Vainglory because I have 3 or more upgrades after my attack action.
Yep.
And I gained the primacy because you had no wound. I get 1 for the kill, 1 for Excess of Vainglory.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the primacy back. Then I'll deal 1 damage to myself because I've been a good boy. And I'll remove the dice. And then I get to draw up 1 objective. Power step, I will pass any power card.
I will play There Are Always More.
Yep.
And I will bring back the Hungering Skaven next to your sword guy. Which inspires him.
Yep. No power cards for me. Any power cards? Oh, I'll play Vicious Barbs to uninspire him. So I will choose him and uninspire him for the round.
Cool.
Any power cards?
Nope.
All right. So then it's your last activation. Yeah, because I let you go first.
He'll just charge onto objective 5 and then use his Guardian Glaive to poke the sword guy.
Yep.
So 2 for hammers with rerolls.
Yep.
Reroll that.
Spinning.
Tense. Just the 1 hammer.
So I need, I've got 2 defense. I am on guard because I'm select and I get supports. So I've got a success.
Ooh.
I'll be driven back because I'm on guard.
Yep, nothing from me.
All right. Then, yeah, for my last, I won't play any power cards. Last activation, Glissette. No, not Glissette. Yeah, my Slate Slash will attack. So I'll take a damage because I'm Mark of the Dark Prince. Give myself Ensnare. So 3 Fury would Ensnare. Or miss. And then I react to deal myself 1 more damage. Cool. Then in the power step, I will play Cruel Pangs to do 1 damage to my leader. Actually, I'll do 1 damage to Hungering.
Cool.
Any power cards from you?
I'll play Distraction and push your leader into the corner.
No power cards from me. Any power cards?
Nope, I pass.
So I don't score anything, but I'm on 16. So I win 16-6.
Yeah, no, that Scritch, I think. So there was debate. It was like, I had the easy temporary victory. I didn't want to lose that because then Scritch would have died anyway. But if I'd taken the risk and killed your leader, then maybe. But he would have still died. It just would have meant you wouldn't have had the leader at the backfield.
Yes. If you killed the leader, I wouldn't be able. Well, you needed to
you
kill 1 more fighter.
6 glory as well.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is, this deck is designed to keep up with hold objective decks because it can match / beat your end phase objectives.
going to swap a card out there a second because I just realised I actually built the deck wrong, and I had 4.
Oh yes, you're right. Sorry, yeah.
I didn't use one of them though, so it's fine.
Yep, that's correct, Season Pro. So I would have only applied in that last activation, but I was just applying damage for the sake of it. I was nowhere near inspiring. I didn't need to inspire like in this matchup. Like, you generally don't need to inspire if you're against elite warbands. That's when you would like to inspire, but that's when it becomes easy to inspire because you have more wounds. There you have it. My Slaanesh managed to prove victorious. It was quite hard at first. Round 1 was pretty dicey, especially when I missed some key attacks, so I was unable to get the primacy token. So it was difficult round 1. Then round 2, I managed to survive some key attacks and then just get going with primacy and Slaanesh. Didn't really inspire, but I didn't need to. That was my game plan for this game. When I played the Dread Pageant, they don't really need to inspire. They just need to do what I need to do. And scoring that 6 glory swing is huge. It's basically how I play the Slaanesh. Obviously, it's quite difficult to play when your opponent could just go for Hadzu and just Glissette. But then when you have like shared pain, you can keep people alive. But as I said, Vasilek staying alive was very important. But yeah, that was pretty much how it went. There was some weakness in the Dread Pageant, but that's partly because I was using only Direchasm cards. If I had Beastgrave Universals, I think they'd be a lot stronger. But they did really well today. Primacy was fun. As always, it got me 2 glory out of a possible 3, and it also unlocked some cards. But Primacy is in its infancy at the moment. But the extra glory is needed because of aggro, because my Dread Pageant deck is designed to keep up with the glory you can get from a hold objective deck. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that battle report. I'll be back again soon with some more content, and my next one should be featuring Maiari's Purifiers versus Ripper's Snarlfangs. So until then, keep watching and keep rolling crits.